you witness to street crime? You saw that kind of stuff going on around you?
I was partaking in it as well.
Jay-Z's father left when he was little. The young rapper tried his best to support his single mom, but growing up in a neighborhood full of crack fiends was hard. Jay-Z's brother had an addiction problem too. Remember that story he told? Carter was like 12 years old or something. His brother was trying to steal jewelry so he could get his fix. You'll never guess what happened next. Jay-Z ran into someone's house because it was that easy and got a gun. He shot his brother in the shoulder. Man, at 12 years old, that's so intense. Young Jay was hella scared. He thought he'd end up behind bars or something. But given the circumstances, his brother didn't press charges. That alone should tell you how tough it was for young Hov. But let's just remind you that before he took over the world of hip-hop, Jay-Z was a hustler. Yeah, he ended up selling the same thing that he shot his brother over. Life is a cruel thing. But now, Jay-Z is worth an estimated $2.5 billion. And he didn't have to hustle any shit on the streets to do it. After his best friend got locked up, Jay's eyes opened. He had to get out of the game. So, he dove into his love of music instead.
Check. Here I am, the man. I'm swinging and singing and bringing the light on the mic again.
But at this point, it's not just about Jay's music anymore. It's about his influence on hip-hop culture and about how respectable he is as a businessman. If there's anyone we want to be like, it's Jay-Z. Someone once said, even in a year without a tour or album release, Jay-Z mints millions. Just to paint a picture of his hard work, let's take a look at, arguably, the best cars in Hov's collection. When Jay's wife was pregnant with Blue Ivy, he wanted a car with maximum protection. Enter the Darts Prombron. It's an armored vehicle that can even take hits from a rocket launcher and still stand. Word on the block is this car was made to be the most expensive SUV on the market. And when you're Jay-Z, you pay extra to customize it. All in all, the Darts cost about $1.1 million.
I didn't just have a hit record and get lucky. I put a lot of my life into it.
After Jay flexed his Darts, his little bro Kanye had to have one too. Oh, speaking of Kanye, have you seen our video about him? You definitely want to check that out. Back to Hov. Want to know the top 2 cars in his fleet? The super rare black Maybach Accelero is the second most expensive. And it's reported that the car's original owner was rapper Birdman. Jay-Z got the Accelero pre-owned, but it looks like it was a wise investment. The Accelero was a prototype, so only one exists in the whole world. And it's sitting cozy in Jay's garage. Guess how much it's worth? More than $8 million. And the coolest and most expensive ride in Jay-Z's collection? The Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. So far, the brand only made 3 of these cars. Oh, and BT Dubs, the Carters were the first to commission it. Billionaire status, baby. The Boat Tail is one of the finest cars ever produced by Rolls-Royce. And you can bet Jay had it customized. But can you guess how much the car costs? More than $28 million. Just so you know, some people say Jay-Z's full car collection is worth about 40 millis, but we think it's worth more. What about you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Now let's talk about the opulence for a second. Hov worked hard because he never wanted his family to experience what he had to as a kid. Plus, now that he's a big baller, Jay can spoil the people he loves most. Like that time he bought a whole island for Beyonce as a birthday gift. Rumor has it Jay spent $20 million on the 12-acre island. No wonder Bey stuck with him through a cheating scandal. Have you ever wondered what happened there? So, it was very public. Heck, when Solange attacked her bro-in-law in that elevator, it confirmed the news. So many of us were like, who cheats on Beyonce? From there, the rumors spun out of control. Some people thought he cheated with Rita Ora. Others rehashed the scandal about Jay hooking up with Rihanna. But here's one thing about the Carters. Even when they had their first hectic public scandal, they didn't share too much about it. We'll never know who the other woman was. Though, in 2016, when Beyonce dropped Lemonade, we came to know her as Becky with the good hair. After that, all we heard was Jay's apology album, 444, and some interviews where he talked about it. For example, in the David Letterman interview, Jay confessed that he messed up, but he'd been going to therapy and learning to work through his complicated emotions. Now, he and Bey are stronger than ever.
I'm not gonna let anybody speed up my process. I don't care what's happening out there.
Jay admitted his actions were a result of unhealed trauma. For once, he finally had to address certain issues from his childhood. But he made it work for his loving family. I'm proud of the father and the husband that I am today because of all the work that was done, Jay said. What a guy. And because he treats his queen right, Jay gets special treatment too. 1 year for Father's Day, Beyonce gifted her hubby a private jet. Some say it's worth 40 million. Want to know the coolest features of the S-Carter? Jay's private jet has a master bedroom to rest up between travels, but it can also sleep up to 7 other passengers. That's not the only luxury comfort. You know when you're on a plane and your only food options are pre-packed meals or light snacks from a tiny kitchen space? Yeah, Jay-Z's family can't relate. His jet has a fully equipped kitchen, as in fresh meals get prepared on board this aircraft. But that's not even the most expensive thing Jay and Beyonce have ever bought. Wanna know what it is? Well, in 2023, they made such a power couple move. The Carters bought a Malibu mansion worth $200 million. That was the most expensive property purchase in the history of California. Some might say he's another capitalist, but Hove has always been open about why he's doing what he's doing, to help his community.
I'm specifically speaking to us.
At the height of the Black Lives Matter movement, Jay was doing his thing behind the scenes. His friend, writer, and activist Dream Hampton shared in since-deleted tweets that he needed money to bail out Baltimore protesters. So they hit up Jay-Z, and within minutes, he wired tens of thousands to bail those people out. Or do you remember that incident from 2008 with Sean Bell? 3 New York officers were acquitted in the death of Sean Bell, an unarmed black man. He was fatally shot on his wedding day. Outrage spread amongst the black community. Hove stepped up and established a trust fund for Bell's 2 kids. We can't say how much, but if those kids wanted to go to college, they'd be sorted. Oh, and let's not forget about all the charity Jay does with the Sean Carter Foundation. He started it back in '03 with his mama. Today, the foundation has spent millions to help people around the world. Plus, it's always a slick affair when Jay hosts his annual fundraising galas. 1 year, Mr. Carter sent out Rolex watches with his gala invites. They cost like 50 grand each. The black tie event hosts massive names in the celeb world, like DJ Khaled and Lil Uzi Vert, to name a few. And those rollies are a sound investment for Jay. His galas can raise up to $20 million or more for his charity. And when we say Jay-Z is putting in work for his community, we mean he's paving the way for other kids who might have grown up like him. He wants them to shoot for the moon. Hove is always telling kids to follow their dreams. One time, he even stopped a concert to encourage a fan.
And you, young lady, you got the potential to be the next president of the United States. You believe that?
Dang, imagine being 9 years old and Jay-Z is hyping you up to become president. That's it for today. What are your thoughts on Jay-Z's journey? Drop a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya.